our principal, Ms. Mudita Sharma, and to all our dear parents. I would like to invite Lata ma'am, Mudita ma'am, Gaurav sir, and Shweta ma'am to join us for the ceremonial lamp lighting.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Designing and executing townships, group housings, row housings, commercial complexes, schools, hospitals, and clubs across India. He is the chief architect of Ansel Willwell Limited, a well-known real estate firm of India. He is also the trustee and the member of board of governance at Gyan Family School. We welcome you, sir. Now I request Lata ma'am, Mudita ma'am, Gaurav sir to unveil the fourth edition of the Pre-Primary Department's newsletter, Hipkari. This newsletter is curated to provide you with an overview of the school's activities, a modest initiative to strengthen the bond between the school and your home.
Very good.
We will also be releasing a publication that compiles the pre-primary children's creative chronicles, anecdotes of divergent thinking shared by our little ones.
One more publication of the preschool. This is the divergent thing.
This book showcases the imaginative outcomes of the children in various specific situations.
It's amazing. You must. I want you to take it with the packing one set for uncertainty.
We'll be sharing both of these with the parents also. I'll now request Lata ma'am, Mudita ma'am to kindly present the full attendance awards to the children. And I request the parents to accompany the child. So we begin with Nursery A of first class, Daksh Nayankan Mishra of Nursery A. Parents, can we have a big round of applause for the children now? They did not miss even a single day. Your hands should not stop for these children. They have been coming to school throughout the year.
Wow.
Well done,
Very well done. Congratulations.
You're proud parents.
Very proud parents. Look up and smile. Please come.
acknowledgements. We have Sanvisha from KDC.
Grandmother. Of course. अरे आपका ही है.
Congratulations to the whole family.
Yeah. Very good.
Sanvisha from KDC.
Thanks for coming to school every day. You're very good. Congratulations. Well done.
And last but not the least, we have Yashvi Khurana, KGD. Parents of Yashvi Khurana.
Where are Yashvi's parents?
Where are Yashvi's
Parents of
parents?
Yashvi Khurana.
Parents of
Can we have parents of Yashvi Khurana here, please?
Well done, Yashvi.
very good. Yashvi.
Sanvisha from KDC. And last but not the least, we have Yashvi Khurana, KGD. Parents of Yashvi Khurana. Parents of Yashvi Khurana. I would now like to invite our pre-primary in charge, Ms. Shweta Parkin, to extend a formal welcome to this impressive gathering.
Thank you, Neela. A very good morning and namaste to all present. Well, what a fresh, lively spring morning. The golden sunlight has embraced all things around. With the soft chirps of birds in a beautiful campus, gentle, cool breeze filled with the promise of a new beginning of this wonderful day that awaits us all. I am privileged to welcome this august gathering comprising our director, Ms. Lata Vedanath, Honorable Principal Dr. Mudita Sharma, parents, teaching faculty, and students of Gyan Bharati School. I feel honored to have with us Mr. Gaurav Puri, our guest of honor today, who is also a Board of Governing member. Due to some personal reason, our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Shivani Wazir-Kasrij, will be joining us shortly. Our school curriculum is woven around the guidelines as laid out in the New Education Policy 2020. An integrated curricular approach with activity-based learning is what facilitates the wholesome development of a healthy and balanced personality. Parents, you all must have observed that the program fosters experiential learning, allowing children to actively engage in hands-on activities and express their unique qualities. Our focus is not only to build robust foundations in numeracy and literacy, but also to nurture curiosity and literacy and honing critical and divergent thinking abilities. Today's release of the publication on Creative Chronicles is a testament of the creative mindset and their out-of-box thinking repartees. Often, we are left speechless at the witty replies. I want to share an anecdote here.
Once I was discussing current news, as is the norm in kindergarten during circle time, and this child had brought news from home regarding the rampant spread of viral fever. And we were discussing how to contain this fever, what children should do, what children should not do. And my eyes fell on this confused little face, and I asked this boy, "Beta, कुछ कहना चाहते हो?" ये बच्चा थोड़ी देर बाद बोलता है, "मैम, अब मैं पापा के लैपटॉप के पास नहीं जाऊंगा, कल पापा बोल रहे थे इसमें वायरस आ गया है." So this is how our preschoolers are smart, intelligent. We should not underestimate their thinking ability. We not only provide safe and secure space for learning, but ensure a happy classroom environment which always enables the child to learn better and achieve more. I welcome our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Shivani Wazi, for speech. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. I will continue now. Holding an annual function by the Tiny Tots is not only to showcase their talents, but the whole experience they undergo to reach to this day is more important, which is a gateway to lifelong learning. The performing arts encourage children to explore their emotions, expand their imagination, and helps them to develop their own unique voice. Couple of days back, I attended a conference and heard Ms. Swaroop Sampath. I know you all must be aware of her. She's a popular TV artist and a Bollywood actress. She rightly described art, A-R-T, art as A for action, R for reflection, and T for transformation. We in preschool do not just indulge in performing arts only to present the annual day or assemblies, but in normal classroom teaching, drama is interwoven to make learning fun and lifelong. You all will agree, whether it's the EVS topic being discussed or dealing with numeracy, drama is used as a tool for learning. During the practice sessions, children develop a very special and formidable bond with the teachers. For the last few days, I observed teachers while guiding through rehearsals, coordinating the performances and cheering the kids along. A more profound connection has fostered. Even the shy and quieter ones have become quite interactive and vocal. I want to share an anecdote. While I was observing one of the practice sessions, this little boy, who's always very quiet, a very shy and restrained boy, I have never heard him speak during even my storytelling sessions. And he suddenly he climbed down from the steps and started running to the classroom. The class teacher, called for him and said, "Where are you, beta, running? We are still practicing." He says, "आज मैं नहीं करूँगा, मुझे बहुत नींद आ रही है, कल मैं शादी में गया था, अब मैं क्लासरूम में जाकर सोने जा रहा हूँ." So this is how, this made me think, see how these events bring such a remarkable change in the personality of a child. I'm sure besides entertainment, today's program will be entertaining, will be fun for you. However the kids perform, it's always a delight to watch them on stage. The program sends us two strong messages. Firstly, that parents usually undermine the importance of sports and games in a child's school life. And secondly, the need to preserve our ecosystem, which is quite important for every life in our planet. Here, the nursery children will take us to the mangroves of Sundarbans, and through mudras and yogic asanas, will tell us about the laws of nature and the precarious state of our natural heritage. Lastly, but not the least, I need to draw your attention to the rangoli, which we all see here, which is made by reusing used fevi-sticks and lids of plasticine boxes of our children. So we not just preach sustainability, we practice it too. It's a much awaited morning that we all have been looking forward to throughout the year. Before we begin the program, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our parents for taking their precious time to join us. I'm sure you all are as excited to see your child on stage as the children are for you to watch the performance. Parents, your undaunted cooperation throughout the year whether it was mom or dad and me program, or dressing the children for the performances in the assemblies, or sometimes picking your child after practice sessions is quite appreciated. Parents, I expect you to be with us in our future endeavors too. Without much ado, let's begin our program. I now invite our principal, Mudita ma'am, to address the gathering.
Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished chief guest for today, Ms. Shivani Wazir Pasreech, a well-known content curator, presenter, entrepreneur. I am grateful to you for having found time for us today here. Our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Gaurav Mohan Puri, Member Board of Governors, Gyan Bharti School. Thank you, Mr. Puri, for your presence. You are always a great source of support to all of us. Respected parents, grandparents, and precious teachers, Namaskar. A very good morning to all of you. As we gather here today for our pre-primary annual cultural program, I am filled with immense pride and joy to witness the beauty of this journey that we have embarked upon together. In this colorful tapestry of early childhood education, each day is a new brushstroke, painting a picture of wonder, curiosity, and endless possibilities. Our little learners, with their boundless energy and insatiable thirst for knowledge, remind us daily of the magic that exists in the simplest of things. You know what unfolds every single day in the pre-primary school is sheer magic. I must share with you that for the last 2 months, every single day when I have walked in through this area, I have seen these little children practicing with utmost sincerity. इन बच्चों की एक अलग ही दुनिया है. And practice के दौरान, all of a sudden, in whatever pose or dialogue they are through, they will freeze. Freeze why? At the sight of a pigeon fluttering its wings above. Half of them will start staring at the pigeon and it's frozen there. So it's a treat to watch them practice, and let me tell you, it's not an easy task to be training these little munchkins. I'm sure you'll agree with me. So all credit goes to our teachers for their patience, perseverance, and sincerity with which they have been working with these children all through. I know you all are very eager and waiting for the program, and the children also behind would be getting restless, so without taking much time, I congratulate Shweta ma'am and all her team who have put in so much of efforts to put up this program for you all. Dear parents, this would never have been possible without your support and involvement. And above all, the blessings and support of our beloved director, Mrs. Lata Vaidyanathan, who always drives us with her energy to keep pushing our limits. Thank you, ma'am. Let us revel in the magic of this day, and together let us continue to nurture the hearts and minds of our precious ones, guiding them to spread their wings and soar into a future filled with endless possibilities. Thank you. Enjoy the program.
Before we begin the program, let me introduce our chief guest, Ms. Shivani Wazir Pasreech. Ms. Shivani Wazir Pasreech wears many hats. She is the director of the study school, an actor, an Odissi dancer, and a former Miss India worldwide. She is founder of the Commonwealth Cultural Forum, chairperson of the Commonwealth Society of India, regional coordinator of the Royal Commonwealth Society, and the CEO of SWP Productions. Ma'am is actively involved with the social issues and helped launch the Lok Sabha TV channel. She is a speaker at the National Human Rights Commission and the member of the Executive Committee for the Delhi Society for the Welfare of Special Children. Recipient of many prestigious honors and awards like the Pride of the Nation Award, Universal Humanity Award, and not to forget the Best Actress Award for her performance in Who Done It, written and directed by none less than Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. She has acted in many TV serials like Mumkin, Sigma, Batuni, and many more. I need probably an hour or more to read out your accomplishments, ma'am. But at last, I must mention that she is an active conservationist of nature and through her production house has spread awareness about tiger conservation. Ma'am, our nursery kids took inspiration from people like you and also did a project on Save a Stripes the Tiger. And today, they are going to beautifully portray to mudras the need to conserve nature. Now I humbly request this little baby to formally extend a token of appreciation to Shivani Ma'am.
Now I call upon Urvika to begin the program.
सब कह रहे हैं आदि योगी, योग के स्पर्श से अब योग में करना है तन मन। सांस शाश्वत सनन सननन, प्राण गुंजन धनन गणनन, उतरे मुझ में आदि योगी, योग धारा चलक छन छन। सांस शाश्वत सनन सननन, प्राण गुंजन धनन गणनन, उतरे मुझ में आदि योगी। खन खन सांस शाश्वत धनन सघन प्राण इंधन धनन घन उतरे मुझ में आदि योगी उतरे मुझ में आदि योगी
काल मृत्यु मरता काम करता जो चंडाल का काल उसका क्या बिगाड़े भक्त जो महाकाल का अकाल मृत्यु मरता काम करता जो चंडाल का काल उसका क्या बिगाड़े भक्त जो महाकाल का
बोले की मस्ती में हम बम बोले बम बम
बोले की मस्ती में नाचेंगे सारे बोले हरेंगे जो कष्ट तुम्हारे बोले के नाम पे चलती है दुनिया पार लगेगा बोले के सहारे नाम के दीवाने हुए हम फिर भूल गए हम तो सारे जिंदगी के गम तुझे देंगे बोले दर्शन साक्षात सामने जैसे हनुमान जी को दिए श्री राम ने बोले की भक्ति में मिल के सारे आज बोले हर हर महादेव महाकाल बम बोले बम बोले बम बोले बम बोले बम बम बोले बम बम बोले bum 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 bole
Good morning, everyone. Our play is inspired by the story One Night in the Sundarbans, authored by Tanaz Dave. This story is of a little girl, Diya, who lives in a village in the Sundarbans, having tall mangroves, waterways, and dense forests. Diya and her beloved goat, Mishti, go through a series of adventures that brings them face to face with some of the most dreaded creatures of the Sundarbans, the king cobra, the crocodile, and the majestic Royal Bengal tiger. This endearing story comes with a message about the laws of nature and the precarious state of our natural heritage. This performance has introduced the children to the art of non-verbal communication, as stated in the NCF and Nipun Bharat. The children learned that not only words, but even their bhavas, emotions, and mudras, gestures, can help them narrate a story. The children are going to perform the play through bhavas, mudras, and yoga poses. Collaboration and teamwork is a big part of this performance, where you will witness children often coming together and magically transforming themselves, sometimes into a sundari tree, a fishing boat, and you better be careful when they bring you face to face with the famous Royal Bengal tiger. Children will also be singing India's first tiger anthem, launched by the Times of India to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of Project Tiger. The play will end with a song where the children will promise to keep their home, the earth, healthy and beautiful. So everyone, sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey to the world's largest mangrove ecosystem, the Sundarbans.
Long, long ago, the great majestic rivers of Ganga, Brahmaputra and Meghna came together to form the delta of Bay of Bengal. Here lies the world's largest mangrove forest, the Sundarbans. The name Sundarbans means a beautiful forest. It probably comes from the Sundari trees that grow here in plenty. The Sundarbans is home to wildlife such as the spotted deer, crocodiles, snakes, and the famous Royal Bengal tiger. People of this region have a very close relation with nature. This story is about a small girl Dia belonging to a fisherman's family living in the village of Bonmati. Dia was always taught by her parents to respect the forest and all the plants and animals living in it. She was fascinated by the beautiful trees and waters surrounding her village. She would often go fishing with her father in his boat to the beautiful rivers which flow through the Sundarbans. There, she would often watch in awe the playful and energetic Gangetic dolphins diving into the waters. Seeing the Batagua turtles relaxing in the sun on the banks of the river was a delight to her. Her father would lay out his net to catch the mud crabs and fish. He would later sell them in the market. Dia loved to go with her mother into the forest to collect firewood. She would often pause to watch and listen to the forest birds singing and calling out to each other before they returned home. She would fill her shawl with the blazing red Genwa flowers, the yellow khalsi blossoms, and the crab-like kankara blossoms. She gathered these to make garlands for Bon Devi, the goddess of the forest, who protected the woodcutters, fishermen, and honey collectors. But her favorite pastime of all was listening to the bedtime stories told by her mother of the great Royal Bengal tiger and her cubs. While listening to these stories, she would often go off into her dreamland, thinking of how the cubs would be spending time with their mothers, roaming around in the forest. At night, the forest would turn dark and frightening. The bird song that was so sweet by the day became harsher and piercing after the sun had set. The soft sounds of deer grazing and monkeys chattering became sharper and seemed like terrified calls of warning. And there was always the feeling that something was waiting silently inside the forest, waiting and watching. Diya never wanted to be alone in the Sundarbans at night. On one dark night, Diya lay tossing and turning on her straw mat. The wind howled outside the little hut. Sheets of rain crashed upon the roof and whipped against the window. Her family was fast asleep. No matter how hard she tried, Diya could not fall asleep. She went to the window and could hear her beloved goat Mishti bleating sadly. Thinking her goat was in trouble, Diya put her fears aside and went out in the rain to help her. Just as Diya opened the goat pen to pacify Mishti, a loud rumble of thunder scared Mishti and she fled through the open gate into the dark forest. Diya entered the dreaded forest searching for her goat. She froze in fright as she saw the largest and deadliest snake she had ever seen coiled around her adorable Mishti. Diya was a child of the Sundarbans. She knew it was the king cobra, one of the longest poisonous snakes in the world. He hissed angrily at her and demanded to know what she was doing in his forest. She told him that she had come searching for her goat Mishti and begged the snake to let her go. The snake accused her of being one of those human beings who come into his forest and kill his brothers. Diya asked the snake what he wanted in exchange for letting her goat go. The snake asked her to promise to spread his message to all human beings to stop killing animals and reptiles mercilessly and to stop using the rivers and trees of the forest as they pleased. Diya gave her word to the snake. The snake uncoiled himself from Mishti and let her go. When Diya looked down to guide Mishti back home, she realized Mishti had vanished. A short distance away, she heard the goat's frantic cry. Diya scampered towards the sound and came to a swampy lake. Mishti had dashed straight into the clutches of a monstrous saltwater crocodile. Diya glanced at the poor goat who was struggling beneath one of the crocodile's powerful feet. The crocodile snapped his jaws threateningly at Diya and told her that Nag might have let Diya off easily, but he would not, as human beings' wrongdoings was causing his family's extinction. Diya was beginning to feel responsible for what generations of human beings had done to the forest. She bowed her head in shame and asked what she could do to make things better. The crocodile asked Diya to teach her friends to respect the jungle and its laws and to stop humans from plundering the forest. Diya's eyes were brimming with tears and her head bowed down in shame. She agreed to the crocodile's demands. She loved the forest and could not stand to hear the atrocities humans were committing on her beautiful home. On this note, the crocodile set Mishti free. Mishti ran into the arms of Diya. Just then, Diya heard a low growl behind her. Diya slowly turned around, trembling in fear. Diya was facing the royal Bengal tiger, the king of the Sundarbans. He lay sprawled languorously in a clearing of the forest. The bulk of him was a rich, tawny color, swathed with reddish-black stripes that leapt and danced like dark flames on his body. His snake-like tail caressed the grass beside him. The tiger growled loudly and tauntingly said that Diya must be thinking he was going to eat her. Diya begged the tiger not to do so. He told her not to worry as he was not going to eat her. He actually wanted to tell her about this wonderful place. He went on to tell her that this ancient forest had existed for almost 4,000 years. It was created by rivers that sprang from the sacred Himalayas. That the mangrove forest is very unique and gives the animals food and shelter, and all animals, birds and fish live here in harmony. For years, the animals living here had taken what they needed, and that they always made sure they obeyed the laws of the forest. Then the greedy men came and started living here. They always wanted more, often taking more than what they required. The tiger went on to say that man often enters areas in the forest which he knows he must not. He fishes in waters where it is illegal to do so. He cuts trees, steals honey, and kills for pleasure. Man has become the forest's enemy. He ended his saga by saying that they needed to find a solution before it was too late and the Sundarbans were destroyed. All Dia could do was bow her head in shame and ask the tiger for a solution to this grave problem. The tiger asked Dia to spread his message to her family and friends, telling them that they needed to respect the laws of the forest, its animals, and its valuable resources. Dia promised to tell her teacher at school, who would definitely spread the word to other teachers at other schools in other villages. She promised she will do it. Then Dia stopped and remembered and said, I have a doubt. I am so small. Who will listen to me? The tiger said, sometimes all it takes is a little lamp to spread light across the world. They looked at each other and smiled. Dia, Dia, Dia. Just then, Dia felt she heard her mother calling out from a distance. She wondered and thought maybe her mother had come to the forest looking for her. Dia, get up! You will be late for school. Dia slowly opened her eyes. It had all been a dream. Dia quickly got ready as she wanted to reach school early. She had to fulfill a promise she had made to her tiger friend to spread the word near and far to keep her earth healthy and beautiful.
already become quite aware of conservation of nature. This year, the children have been exposed to various activities for the project Save the Stripes. We have compiled a booklet containing the same, which will be shared digitally with the parents too. Thank you.
Get ready to tap your shoes and sway to the rhythm. Little staff from kindergarten are urged to dazzle you with their delightful dance performance. Watch as they move to the rhythm gracefully, spreading happiness with every step. So, sit back, relax, and let the beat makers enchant you with their boundless energy and adorable moves.
engaging in sports activities during the formative years of our children holds immense significance in nurturing holistic development, encompassing cognitive and socio-emotional aspects, while also fostering bonding between parents and their children. What can be a better way for strengthening the parent-child bond than say kicking a football together, or running a race in the park, or going for a swim together? These shared moments shall not only promote physical activity but also create lasting memories and forge deeper connections between you and your child. And who knows, we will see more players and athletes like Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Mary Kom, Neeraj Chopra, Arun Chaudhary, who will bring glory to our country in the future. So let's watch the play by kindergarten children, Kheloge, Kudoge, Banoge Lajab.
कितना तेज तूफान था ना साथियों, ऐसा लग रहा था कि हम तो उखड़ ही जाएंगे। देखो ना, मेरी तो 3 डालियां टूट ही गईं। सबसे ज्यादा फल उन्हीं डालियों पर थे। कोई बात नहीं आम भाई, अभी बगीचे में बच्चे खेलने आएंगे तो सारे फल सफा चट कर जाएंगे। अरे कहाँ जामुन भाई, अब बच्चे कहाँ आते हैं खेलने? वो सब तो अब मॉल जाते हैं, फूड कोर्ट जाते हैं और पिज्जा बर्गर उड़ाते हैं। काश हम भी अपनी अपनी जगहों से हिलडुल पाते तो कितना मजा आता।
क्यों सपने देखते हो अमरूद भाई? हमारे नसीब में कहाँ लिखा है घूमना फिरना? हम तो जीवन भर एक ही जगह खड़े रहते हैं। बस 1 हफ्ते के लिए भगवान हमें बच्चे बना दे तो हम खूब मजे कर लें। बच्चे बनने का बड़ा शौक है तुम्हें? रुको जरा।
देख बंटी, मैंने तो एक ही पत्थर से 4 आम गिरा दिए। मैं तो जामुन के पेड़ पर चढ़ने जा रहा हूँ। काले काले रसीले जामुन मुझे खूब पसंद है।
मुझे तो हरे हरे अमरूद खूब अच्छे लगते हैं।
अरे अरे रुको बच्चों, तुम्हें पेड़ों पर पत्थर मारने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। पत्थर से हमें चोट लग जाती है ना। हम सब तुम्हें सारे फल खुद ही दे देंगे। बस तुम सब 1 हफ्ते के लिए पेड़ बन जाओ और हम बच्चे बनकर तुम्हारे घर चले जाएंगे।
अरे वाह, ये तो मजेदार रहेगा। हम भी अपने अपने घरों में नहीं जाना चाहते हैं। होमवर्क कर करके हम परेशान हो चुके हैं।
हम यहाँ बगीचे में मजे करेंगे।
हाँ हाँ, ट्यूशन भी नहीं जाना पड़ेगा।
तो ठीक है, तुम सब अपने कपड़े और अपनी अपनी शक्ल हमें दे दो और यहाँ आकर हमारी जगह पर खड़े हो जाओ।
नई कहानी नया मोड़ है, बच्चा बन गया देखो पेड़ है। पहन के बच्चों के टी शर्ट और पेड़ हुए चौकस अलर्ट। मगन हुए बच्चे भी पेड़ बन लगे झूमने जंगल में। इस अदला बदली के खेल में फंस गए दोनों दलदल में।
ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ? ਮੁੰਡਾ ਨਾ ਟਿੱਕੇ ਬਹਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ।
नहीं पापा हुल्ली करागा, पापा हुल्ली करागा।
কিচ্ছু হবে না এই শতান ছেলের। घर के सारे काज तोड़ कर ये विराट कोहली बनेगा। আমি এবারে ব্যাট ভাঙবো তোর পিঠে।
सॉरी सॉरी माँ, मैं अब कांच नहीं तोड़ूंगा। प्लीज हमार बैट नियो ना।
छोरी पढ़ाई कर ले, खेलन कूदन में कुछ ना रखा। क्या छोरों की तरह कुश्ती करती रहे।
एमा डट जा, कान तो मत खींचे। कल हमारी कुश्ती की प्रतियोगिता है, तैयारी करने दे।
पढ़ाई कर ले, पढ़ेगी ना तो मारे जैसे बैठ के रोटी पोती रहेगी।
दंगल दंगल
पेड़ पहुंच गए कॉलोनी में, धरकर बच्चों का अब भेष। पर कंफ्यूजन ही कंफ्यूजन है, कैसा है अजनबी ये देश। होमवर्क से पड़ गया पाला, फंस गए ट्यूशन के चक्कर में। कहीं पोल ना खुल जाए अब, बचपन बीते डर डर में।
है, इनकी गलियों में धूप हवा तक तो आती नहीं। हमारे खेलने के लिए क्या खाक जगह होगी? चलो चलो पार्क में चलकर खेलते हैं।
कोई पार्क वार्क नहीं जाना, चलो इट्स ट्यूशन टाइम।
ट्यूशन?
ट्यूटर जब कान खींचेगा ना तब पता चलेगा कि ट्यूशन क्या होती है।
पिंकी आप फिर बाहर निकल गए। चलो पहले होमवर्क फिनिश करो।
होमवर्क? ये क्या होता है?
अच्छा, कल स्कूल में मैम बताएंगी कि होमवर्क क्या होता है।
प्लीज मम्मा, मेरे साथ खेलो ना।
बेटा मैं अभी बिजी हूँ, मेरी तो टीम्स मीटिंग ही नहीं खत्म होती। तुम टीवी क्यों नहीं देख लेते?
टीवी? ये टीवी क्या होता है?
ओ माय गॉड, अब आपको टीवी नहीं पता क्या होता है? एक भी कार्टून तो आप मिस नहीं करते।
अरे अरे मत भूलो कि हम लोग पेड़ पौधे हैं, एक हफ्ते के लिए ही बच्चे बने हैं। ऐसा कोई भी सवाल मत करो जिससे हमारी पोल खुल जाए। ट्यूशन, होमवर्क, टीवी, जो भी हो, हमें तो बस एक हफ्ते के लिए बच्चे बनकर मटरगश्ती करनी है बस। लेकिन ये सब नहीं करेंगे तो पोल तो तब भी खुल जाएगी ना। अरे वो सब छोड़ो ना, अभी हम पार्क चलते हैं।
पेड़ बने बच्चे जंगल में, हुए परेशान पोल्यूशन से, सेंटीमेंटल हुए बेचारे, रोने लगे मन ही मन में। उधर पेड़ जो बच्चे थे अब लगे सोचने अपने मन में, चलो देख आए उन सबको, करते क्या होंगे वो वन में।
अरे हमने तो पेड़ों को कभी ध्यान से देखा ही नहीं। देखो ना, कितनी मोटी मोटी परतें जमी हैं हम पर, धूल, मिट्टी और पॉल्यूशन की। सही बात है, हम इंसानों ने तो पेड़ पौधों को भी नहीं बख्शा है। अरे जो भी कहो, हम इंसान हैं तो बहुत पढ़े लिखे। हाँ, मेरे दादू तो हमेशा बोलते थे, पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे जनाब, खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब। पेड़ जो बच्चे बनकर गए पता नहीं उनका क्या हाल होगा। पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे जनाब, खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब। पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे जनाब, खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब। और सुनाओ, बच्चे बनकर मजा आ रहा है ना? अरे पेड़ भाइयों, ये तो यहाँ फिर वही पढ़ाई लिखाई वाला राग अलाप रहे हैं। हाँ, खेलने कूदने को खराब बता रहे हैं। इससे अच्छा तो हम पेड़ ही भले थे, मस्त हवा में झूमते थे, गुनगुनी धूप सेकते थे। खूबसूरत रंग बिरंगी चिड़िया हमारी डालियों पर अपना घोंसला बनाती थी। कोयल, तोता, मैना सुरीले गाने गाती थीं। कम से कम लोगों के काम आते थे। वैसे इस गाने का मतलब है क्या? खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब, पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे जनाब। मुझे खेलने कूदने का मतलब तो समझ में आता है, लेकिन पढ़ लिख कर जनाब कैसे बनेंगे ये पल्ले नहीं पड़ा। क्या आप में से किसी को पता है? नहीं, ये तो हमें भी आज तक समझ नहीं आया। ये तो रट्टू तोते वाली बात हो गई। बस बस, हमें बच्चे नहीं बनना। हाँ हाँ, हम पेड़ ही अच्छे थे, बच्चे बनने में कोई मजा नहीं आया। चलो चलो, फिर से हम पेड़ ही बन जाते हैं।
बंटी, राजू, पिंकी, युविका, जो जामुन थे और अमरूद, और सोनिया आम बनी थी, नीम भी लगा उछलने कूद। खेल के इस अदला बदली में बच्चों को हो गया एहसास, नहीं है आसान दुनिया में कुछ, जंगल में हो या घर के पास।
Thank God we are back again. मैं तो पहले जाकर नहाऊंगी। God knows how these trees can stand so much pollution. पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे जनाब, खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब। पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे जनाब, खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब। अंकल। आप कौन?
नमस्ते बच्चों, मैं हूँ पाइट पाइपर। ये अजीब सा गाना तुम्हें किसने सिखाया?
हमारे मम्मी पापा ने।
और उन्होंने कहाँ से सीखा?
उन्होंने हमारे दादा दादी या नाना नानी से सीखा होगा।
अच्छा, ये तो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इशू है।
पाइट पाइपर अंकल, क्या आप यहाँ चूहे पकड़ने आए हो?
चूहे पकड़ने नहीं आया हूँ, वो तो मैंने ज्ञान भारती के एनुअल फंक्शन में ही भगा दिए थे।
एनुअल फंक्शन? क्या आप हम बच्चों को अपने पीछे ले जाने आए हैं?
अरे नहीं, वो तो पुरानी स्टोरी हो गई। अब मैं बच्चे नहीं, उनके मम्मी पापा, दादू, नानू सबको अपने पीछे पकड़ कर ले जाऊंगा।
क्यों भला? उन्होंने क्या किया है?
उन्होंने क्या किया? उन्होंने तुम्हारे हाथों में बैग की जगह सेल फोन थमा दिया है, टीवी के सामने खुद भी बैठे रहते हैं और तुम्हें भी बैठा दिया है।
नहीं नहीं, मेरे पापा को तो स्पोर्ट्स बहुत पसंद है। टीवी पर सारा दिन स्पोर्ट्स चैनल ही देखते रहते हैं।
वही तो, टीवी पर स्पोर्ट्स तो सभी देखते हैं, पर जरूरी है बाहर जाकर खेलना। यहाँ बैठे सभी पेरेंट्स और टीचर्स भी क्यों ना कुछ समय निकाले, अपने लिए और अपने बच्चों के लिए बाहर जाकर खेले।
मेरी मम्मी तो बस पढ़ाई पढ़ाई करती रहती है। ऐसा होना चाहिए, थोड़ी पढ़ाई और बहुत सारा खेल। थोड़ी सी पढ़ाई और बहुत सारा खेल, ऐसा कोई स्कूल है क्या?
है ना एक स्कूल, ज्ञान भारती स्कूल, जहाँ खेल खेल में खुशी खुशी से सब कुछ सिखाया जाता है।
मम्मी पापा का फिर क्या करोगे?
मैं उन्हें अपने 1 बेडरूम वाले फ्लैट की एक गुफा में बंद कर दूंगा, खासकर तुम्हारे पापा को, जिन्होंने तुम्हें अजीब सा गाना सिखाया है। खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे खराब।
क्यों? ये गाना गलत है क्या?
एकदम गलत है। ये गाना एक्चुअली ऐसा है, पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे जनाब, खेलोगे कूदोगे होगे लाजवाब।
जनाब? जनाब का क्या मतलब है?
जनाब मतलब जेंटलमैन या जेंटलवुमन।
और लाजवाब माने?
लाजवाब? लाजवाब मतलब एकदम मस्त, एकदम बिंदास,
जैसे विराट कोहली।
हाँ बिल्कुल, जैसे विराट कोहली।
लाजवाब जैसे मैरी कॉम। लाजवाब जैसे बाइचुंग भूटिया। लाजवाब जैसे नीरज चोपड़ा।
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल, सब के सब जो खेलने कूदने से बने लाजवाब।
पर अंकल, पढ़ना लिखना भी तो जरूरी है ना?
सही कह रहे हो, मगर खेलोगे कूदोगे तो तेज बनेगा दिमाग।
और फिर तेज दिमाग से हम पढ़ेंगे भी लाजवाब।
शाबाश, ये बात तुम्हें तो समझ आ गई। अब बस तुम्हारे मम्मी पापा को समझानी है।
पाइट पाइपर अंकल, प्लीज हमारे पेरेंट्स को अपने साथ लेकर मत जाओ ना। हम उन्हें आपका बताया हुआ न्यू सॉन्ग सिखा देंगे ना।
सीखोगे तो बनोगे नवाब, खेलोगे कूदोगे तो बनोगे
खेल
लाजवाब।
के बिना जीवन नहीं हो सकता है, और जिसके जीवन में खेलकूद है उसके डेवलपमेंट का लेवल बहुत अलग होता है।
एक बड़ी खबर अपने दर्शकों को बता दें, क्योंकि विराट कोहली ने एक बहुत बड़ा रिकॉर्ड इस वक्त बना दिया है। विराट कोहली ने अपने वनडे करियर का 50वां शतक जड़ दिया है।
एक खिलाड़ी दुनिया के किसी कोने में हाथ में तिरंगा लेकर के दौड़ता है, सारे हिंदुस्तान में ऊर्जा भर देता है।
Chaudhary gets the gold in the women's 5,000 meter. This is historic. This is a sensational finish.
कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले, हाय कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले, अब कुछ करिए। ओ कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए, तू बेतरिए या मरिए, हाय कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए, तू बेतरिए या मरिए। चक दे
नीरज चोपड़ा जैवलिन में गोल्ड जीत चुके हैं। जी हाँ, 87.58 मीटर्स के साथ नीरज चोपड़ा ने इतिहास रच दिया है।
अपना है दिल ये आज का, दुनिया से जाके बोल दो, ऐसे जागो रे साथियों,
तदासीत् तदानीं नास्तिस्रजो नो व्योमा परो यत् किमावरीवः कुह कस्य शर्मन्नम्बः किमासीत् गहनं गभीरम् न मृत्युरासीदमृतं न तर्हि न रात्र्या अनासीत् प्रकेतः।
सृष्टि से पहले सत नहीं था, असत भी नहीं। सृष्टि से पहले सत नहीं था, असत भी नहीं, अंतरिक्ष भी नहीं, आकाश भी नहीं था। छिपा था क्या, कहाँ, किसने ढका था, उस पल तो अगम अकल जग भी कहाँ था।
The universe is a huge space which contains everything that exists. The sun, the moon, other celestial bodies, and the living things. But the five forces that illuminate the life of all living things within the realm of the universe are the five elements of nature: earth, water, fire, air, and space. They are the witness to creation, protection, and destruction. They are present from the very first dawn of life to every step of the end of life, presenting Pancha Mahabhuta, Sarvam Panchabhutamayam.
Earth,
रे द म प द नि रे सा सा नि सा 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 नि रे सा म द नि सा सा म द नि सा ग म ध नि सा यत्ते मध्यम पृथिवी यच्चरभ्यं यास्तवूर्जस्तन्वहुः सम्बभूः तासु नो देह्यभिनः पवस्वमाता भूमिः पुत्रो अहम् पृथिव्याः पर्जन्यः पिता सा नः पिबर्तु
Water.
देखो देखो एक नदी बल खा के चली रे, अरे सुनी सुनी वादी में लहरा के चली रे, सारे पत्थर चट्टाने पिघला के चली रे, थोड़ी शीतल फुहारे बरसा के चली रे, देखो चली कल कल छल छल चंचल भागीरथी रे, बाबा हिमालय की नन्ही लाडली बिटिया, अरे सारे जहां की वो गंगा मैया बनी रे, जब उसने छुआ माटी को तो जिंदगी जागी, धरती के पाप धो के गंगा मैया बही रे, लहर लहर इसकी जैसे अम्मा की बाहें, इधर उधर मनवा को ये झूला झूलाए, जुग जुग बीते गंगा बहती तो जाए, इसके किनारे जिंदगी के किस्से सुनाए, पनघट कभी तीरथ ये कैसे रूप दिखाए, सांसें थमे तो मिले मुक्ति की राह यहाँ पल में, देखो चली कल कल छल छल चंचल भागीरथी रे, बाबा हिमालय की नन्ही लाडली बिटिया, अरे सारे जहां की वो गंगा मैया बनी रे, जब उसने छुआ माटी को तो जिंदगी जागी, धरती के पाप धो के गंगा मैया बही रे, बाबा मा पा मा गा गा सा रे गा गा रे सा सा, बाबा बा सा पा पा धा मा गा रे गा रे सा सा, सा रे गा सा रे धा सा रे सा नि धा मा मा गा, गा मा पा मा धा पा नि धा सा नि धा मा मा गा रे गा सा.
Fire.
Everything comes from the sun.
space.
संगच्छध्वं संबदाध्वं संवो मनांसि जानता।
মহাগগন মাঝে মহিমা তব উদ্ভাসিত মহাগগন মাঝে
our chief guest, Ms. Shivani Wazir Pashri, to address the audience and share her valuable insights on today's event. Welcome, ma'am.
Good morning, parents. Good morning to the teachers and congratulations to the children. I think seeing Mudita ma'am here with a big smile, it's a tremendous day for her and her team, because what an achievement. Nata ma'am, the brave soldier, she set such high standards. She fell down on your travel to get them, and I think her legs are not letting her walk, but she's decided to fly anyway on the wings that her team provides. Anu ma'am is here. She's had a chance to see what is the potential that each child has coming to her, and also how she can unleash the potential of the ones who are still restrained, but with Shweta ma'am working on them for these last couple of years, I'm sure that they are already advancing very beautifully. And what better way to do that than under the guidance of Sri Gaurav Mohan Puri ji, who is the person making sure that everything runs smoothly, including having this huge protection over our heads. I mean, coming from a family that is architecturally inclined, being an architect himself, the space provides all the vibrations for everything good and solid for education. When we are born with so much creativity. There are no rules, there are no boundaries. And the part where you had the parents saying, I have so many teams meetings, So even a lifestyle like being online becomes the norm, and then people grow into that. So when you're born, there is no norm. This time from 0 to 6 is the most important time. And it's the time when parents are busy thinking that I've got to make it in my career, I've got to do X, Y, Z. So you are actually very pressured to do many different roles. But just like you prioritize whatever else you have to do, you have to absolutely prioritize the project of parenting. It is a project. It's not something that happens. They are not weeds that just grow. You have to decide how you're going to be with them and how you're going to see that they can be the most beautiful that they can be. Which means do not criticize them in front of them. Do not typecast them. Don't say they never listen, they never eat, they never follow instructions. Just put your faith in them and remember that they are taking smaller steps. So take them through those steps in a slower way. That means you have to be patient. It's not them that have to do it faster. It's you that has to do it kinder. So remember that it's not about getting ready fast enough, eating your food fast enough, going to bed properly enough. It is about doing it in a way that is kind and happy. So please make time for your children. They are your biggest investment, and increasingly families are getting scattered as life moves on when they move on. So if you don't sow the seeds of a very strong connect with your children right from the beginning, then later don't wonder why they've grown up in this internet and connected environment of being disconnected with the most important cord, which is family. Family is the essence of life. And here in this school, I think the teachers and the whole concept provides that connectivity in such a beautiful way that the children have performed not because they were monkeys on stage following instructions, but because they were little minds that had been given big thoughts and they were mulling over them, especially the ones up front. You could see every time they depicted something, they were enjoying the emotion and the flavor of it. So I'll just tell you that for me in my life, when I look back, I don't remember what I did in XYZ exam, but I remember every play I participated in and every annual day. These are landmark occasions, and of course nowadays we can relive them with photographs. We relive them despite not having photographs and videos because they were just stamps of practice, stamps of joy to have music taught to you, and it needs to be taught to understand what scales are, first, second, soprano. It's really amazing. So I would say a huge round of applause for this team. I have the privilege of interacting with others like you, the parents, because I am the director of the study school, which is also like this school, a legacy school. It was set up more than 50 years ago when my mother-in-law came from Canada with a trampoline and a swimming pool. And she set it up in golf links. And now we are in East of Kailash. On the 23rd, which is Saturday, we are doing Holi, which is centered around small children. So it's the study school Holi Fun Fiesta. And I'd like to extend an invitation to all of you to come and join us for that. It's Phoolon Ki Holi, so no water and wetness, but it will be a fun occasion for the children and the parents. So do come. I'll share the details with the teachers. I'm sure they'll pass them on. And I just wanted to say, the most beautiful part of today was that there were a lot of seeds planted in the children's realm of awareness. Whether it's the seeds about the elements in the environment or environmental conservation. None of these children will grow up to be indifferent. And this was something that I tried to do with my project and the Tiger, which we set up quite a while ago. It was in the forest of Kanha. There was a camp for artists, and my cousin asked me to do a show which would reflect how important conservation was. And I didn't know how to do it, but right there in the forest with the audience, with the sounds of nature, came way back, many centuries ago, not long after civilization began. Tiger lived in the forest of India, a fine example of the head of a clan. Tiger. But Tiger's little ones lived and hunted in the land of the sun. Tiger. With Tiger's little ones roamed and roared and were afraid of none. So please be the tigers of your children's lives. Keep them as your cubs. Don't be afraid. Go out there and explore and enjoy every moment. Because tomorrow will come. Yesterday has gone. But right now, if you enjoy this moment, your life is a sheer joy, no matter what the difficulties. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, ma'am, for imparting your expertise and knowledge. I am grateful for your encouraging words about today's program, which undoubtedly inspired the students, teachers, and parents. It was truly a pleasure to hear your thoughts, and your words will undoubtedly serve as motivation for our future endeavors. I now request our guest of honor, Gaurav sir, please address the gathering.
Well, I must say amazing and simply amazing. And Shweta ma'am, I don't know how you do it, how the other teachers, everybody in the school is like a magician. I think teachers, they're not teachers, they're more of a magician here. And they work their magic on these kids. And over the years, this is just the pre-primary. I've been lucky enough to witness so many of the annual days when the senior students perform. And it just becomes better and better. Well, a few decades ago, this was the age when the children would actually learn to tie their shoestrings. And today we see them perform like pros on the stage. So definitely I think this is evolution, and every new generation becomes better from the previous one. And that is how it should be. Well, let me begin formally. A very good morning to Shivani ji. In fact, ma'am had given a lot of introduction to Shivani ji, but while I was discussing with her, I came to know that there were a number of other facets which were not explained to us. She's a qualified advocate and also an avid golfer. So hats off, Shivani ji. We are really privileged to have you here. Good morning to our team of dedicated teachers of pre-primary, headed by Shweta ma'am, and our two ardent ladies, Lata ma'am and Mudita ma'am. Thank you for inviting me today to address this August gathering. Welcome to all the young parents who have taken out time to see the performance of the little ones and are cheering them. Thank you. And lots of love and blessings to the young ones who have performed exceptionally well today. And I'm sure they will only improve with time. We have witnessed an amazing show today, frankly speaking. In fact, Shweta ma'am, can I have your important share, please? I think my speech here is not that important. I think you should introduce your team first. I can wait, because generally now what happens is that it happens towards the end, when the attention span has gone a little low. So I would request you to please come, introduce your teachers. We would all want to know who is the people who are behind the show. The dance teachers, the music teachers, all your family members. So now it's yours. I'll come back again.
I would all the teachers to join the stage, please. All the nursery teachers, all the totally immersed very passionately into the practice. The nursery play was conceptualized by the teachers themselves, and the voice was given by our English teacher, Ms. Archana Shukla, Senior English teacher. The Hindi play was written by Mr. Tiwari, our theatre teacher, and nice props were all created. The Rangoli I would appreciate if you see ma'am, Shivani ma'am, I think you missed it. This is totally made from used fevistic and plasticine caps of our children. The Rangoli ma'am. And all this work is done by Manisha ma'am, a craft ma'am. And lots of help was given by other teachers too, like Dibanshi ma'am and our technical team, logistic team, all with us to present this beautiful day. And I must thank first the Almighty for blessing us to make this event a very big success. So Gaurav sir, the team is in front of you.
Well done all of you. Once again, many congratulations to the teachers and to the students. I think we can have it a little louder. While the teachers are still on the stage, I would like to add that I come here pretty often to meet Lata ma'am in the morning, and I cross this very auditorium, and I can vouch for this, that it's always buzzing with energy. And most of these teachers are actually teaching their students, they are just practicing their art, making it more perfect. And just a 10-second walk from this corner to that corner of the auditorium just changes the whole mood. So I tell Lata ma'am so many times that I don't feel like going to my office. Can't I shift my office here? And I really want to swap my jobs with you, Shweta ma'am. Shweta ma'am, I want to swap my job with yours. Because you deal with these young bundle of energy, positive, innocent energy, that it, I think, has a habit of transcending onto you. And it is just infectious. I'm going to keep it small, keep it short. But I do have a few things to add. You know, I was just telling Shivani ji that almost half a century ago, my grandfather had a vision to start a school somewhere in this part of Delhi, which would churn out brilliant individuals who would take the country forward. And I'm sure that he would be smiling there somewhere today, looking at the progress of the school. Now, for any organization to blossom, many things have to fall in position. Many of the posts have to be filled by the right kind of person. At Gyan Bharati, we are very lucky that we have Shweta ma'am and her team of dedicated teachers to take care of the children, take them under their wings, give them guidance for 2 years, till Anu ma'am steps in to take care till they are in their primary wing. Under the watchful eyes of Mudita ma'am and Lata ma'am. I think they are in pretty safe hands. Very, very safe hands, I must say. I feel honored to be part of the managing committee here. And as part of the management, I would like to thank all the parents for putting their faith and trust in this institution. Because it is the bond between the teachers, the students, and the parents which ultimately lead to any institution shining. Well, before I conclude, I have one small little advice for the young parents, which has already been dealt by Shivani ji, but I would still like to reinstate that if we want our kids to behave in a certain way, we can't behave the other way. I was a parent of the same age group about 20 years back. I think I did a reasonably good job, but I could have done better. We all can do better. So, if you want your child to study, if you want them to read a book, I think you should start reading a book. And it will very naturally come to them. If they watch their parents play a sport, dance, do gardening, it will very naturally come to them. But sadly, the reverse is also true. If they watch someone around them sort of ill-treat their support staff, disrespect the opposite gender, use foul language, they might copy that too. Just a food for thought. Well, before I conclude, I thought I would just share this with you. Thank you very much, Lata ma'am, for inviting me to address this gathering. Enjoy the show. I think it's almost, it was a wonderful show, naturally. I don't need to say anything else. And God bless.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words of wisdom and motivation for all of us. I now request Lata ma'am to address the gathering.
Namaste. Yeah, that's the energy. Yeah, इतनी energy मिलने के बाद आवाज नहीं आ रही is not appreciated. आवाज आनी चाहिए. Well, thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And irrespective of what needs to be said and heard,
is done. You can't get somebody better than our chief guest today, Shivani, a good old friend, and I met her first as an ambassador of Save the Tiger project years back. I have with very careful eyes watched her, read her, heard her, and I know that there couldn't be anyone better. And then of course she runs the study. I've had very close association with that school. So Delhi story is not new to me. And I think among the many bright stars, we have Shivani in as many formats as children want to emulate. You want to be a fashionista, you want to be a film star, you need to speak well, you need to understand education, you need to save nature. Every single agenda that's important to us today has been associated, the agenda has been associated with her life. We pray to God that she continues on this journey and remains a friend of all that matters. She's definitely much younger than I am. I'm only as young as the school will keep me. So that's my prayer for myself. And I can vouch for all of you. All of you have not yet been older. Because I get to sing and dance from 5-year-olds to 10-year-olds and 14-year-olds and 17 years old. Put together is still not my age. But I want to say something more. You know, like every single thing that your child does today and every single shining examples that we bring before you in each of our functions is for you to take that giant leap forward. Single steps are important. Small steps are important. Periodically you need that giant step to make sure that you can walk steady, you can hop steady, you can leap steady, and when you do all of that, your child has to take that giant step forward. So, my dear parents, first of all, thank you for being here in large numbers. And for those for any reason who would have missed today's function, you have missed a part of their childhood. But more importantly, you have missed a part of celebrating collective childhood. Don't ever do that. जब भी हमने आवाज़ लगाई, आप हाजिर हुए. बस इसी का इंतज़ार रहता है हमारे स्कूल में. Because every week is a celebration. और अगर इस उम्र में खेलेंगे नहीं, तो नवाब कैसे बनेंगे? यही है. And play is such a beautiful word, and if you look at the dynamics of the word play, I think all educators can do it for a whole day. Play as in a play that you watched, play as in khel kood, play as in on the field, play as in on the wheels. You say play off the wheels when you're driving. So if you interpret each word and look at your lives, spare time, look at the finer things. You all need to be searchlights, but you also need to be laser beams. And between that trajectory lies in the life. Sorry, I do get a little serious when it comes to education, but perhaps that's my calling. Thank you once again. But to my rock star teachers, the less or more I say is anyway inadequate. So give Shweta ma'am and her team a huge round of applause. Louder, hands up in the air, hands up in the air and clap it. Yes, your children deserve it. Your children deserve it. ये गूंज आपके बच्चों के लिए है. This is for your children. Set high standards, set big ambitions, because ये दुनिया जीत से कम नहीं है. Thank you, धन्यवाद.
First of all, I thank the Almighty for making today's event a resounding success. Thank you, Lata ma'am, for your leadership and direction. My sincere gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Ms. Shivani Wazi Fasri, for gracing this occasion in spite of her busy schedule. I thank Mr. Puri for always being a good support. You always motivate us to explore our potential. My deep appreciation for Mudita ma'am for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best. Sanjay sir is absent. I hope he will watch the YouTube. We missed him. I think because of illness, he could not make it today. But I'm sure he will watch on the YouTube, the streaming, the recording, and sure will appreciate today's event. Yes, Lata ma'am, it's better you proceed to the office because Shivani ma'am is being escorted. I thank the children for making this day so memorable with their astounding performance. You just nailed it. Each child did the assigned job so beautifully and responsibly. My pre-primary teachers, my salute to you all for conceptualizing and presenting such a wonderful program. You navigated your way with a lot of patience and passion. Your commitment has made all the difference and I can't be more grateful. Words can't express how thankful I am to the parents for your support. Thank you for always going above and beyond. Special thanks to the support staff, Narayan Bhaiya, Lamu Bhaiya for helping in making props, our Didis and Bhaiyas for arranging the setup and always extending a caring hand to the children. Our logistic team, Janardhan sir, Ahuja sir, Bhutu sir, Parvesh sir and technical support from Pravesh Bhaiya and Ram Pravesh Bhaiya and team also deserves an applause for their invaluable contribution. The sound and light system was just perfect. Special thanks to Aditi sir, Archana Shukla ma'am, Tiwari sir, Shruti ma'am, Ashwini ma'am, both Amit sirs, music sirs, our photography club students and Kanika ma'am for their immense support. Sincere thanks to all my colleagues for monitoring children today. Thank you all once again for being here and encouraging us. I hand over the mic to Neela ma'am and she will guide you how to sail through the rest of the day and how this person is going to happen. I think first you guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Wow, what a wonderful day we have, isn't it? Parents, can we have once again a big round of applause for all of us, for you, for us, for the little ones, for everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for all your cooperation that you have done, for you have given us, for your hand-holding to the children and to the teachers. Without you, we would have not been able to do anything. Thank you so much, everyone. Please be seated. The children will be given, children will be handed over to you from the respective classrooms. So please just be seated. Have a little more patience. And let's all rise for the national anthem, please.